All right, y'all. We all have brains. Most of us work and we want to find joy. Okay. I built Brain Fresh so that we can learn how to navigate this brain and work and joy thing, right? There are neuroscience strategies and answers regarding how to find joy and meaning and purpose in the workplace. A lot of people are thinking of leaving work. They want to leave work, or they've left work, but they're not sure exactly what is meaningful to them or what their purpose is. That's what we do in Brain Fresh, because I dug through the literature and I thought the answers must be there. Maybe we don't know everything of how the brain works, but we know a lot of things in a professional sense of what the brain needs to focus, to find support, and then to courageously leave an impact in this world. So that's why I built Brain Fresh. So, we really can set rituals into place so that we can actually build capacity for courageous impact. How do we do that? Well, again, there's research that shows us that, the healthy brain, how do we keep our brain healthy when we get older? Who is able to think and walk and move and still be functional? What can we do for our brain today? So in this Swedish study that will be published in the journal Neurology in January in paper, but it's out already, they put people into three groups. They said they were optimal, or they had physical deficits, or they both had physical and cognitive deficits. And the people with the deficits of any sense had more vascular risk factors. So we know the brain is an organ. It's like a garden between the ears. It needs cared for, right? It needs rest, it needs nutrition, it needs movement, it needs others. And so when we are working, we can't have magical thinking, we don't need to do what the brain needs, right? So the brain needs certain rituals in place so that we can focus. We can stay physically well, we can stay cognitively well, we can stay emotionally well, and spiritually well. And there was a paper written in 2009 in HBR. So this article talked about setting these rituals into place so that a corporate person could think of themselves like an athlete. How do athletes set rituals into place? Well, they set it because they're important, right? And so if we are workers in any sense, we need to have rituals into place so we keep that lovely brain between our ears like a garden, flourishing and building its capacity so that we can be at our ideal performance state. This Swedish article suggested that mattered, that our vascular risk factors matter. So that's movement, sleep, smoking, those kind of things. See your medical doctor. Ask what matters for brain health, and they'll be glad to tell you, I'm sure. So they suggested that there's 4 rituals that we should set into place, or 4 categories of rituals. One was physical, one is cognitive, the third is emotional, the fourth is service or spiritual. That means when you do something for someone else. It turns out to be really important for the brain, and as well as our capacity as leaders, as professionals. So knowing what's important to the brain is important for professionals, because our brain is a thing that gets us through our workday, gives us good ideas, helps us be productive and focused, right? So in Brain Fresh, I share a simple 9-step neuroscience-based framework for empowerment of busy professionals. So we can find focus, we can find support, and we can build that courageous impact that we need in this world. We have so many challenges in this world. So this article was called from Lair and Schwartz. It was published in 2009 in HBR. So check it out, and it talks about the rituals. If you want to know more, just text or DM me more. And then the links to my monthly membership, where we really dive into this, called Brain Savvy, because you want to be a brain savvy leader. You don't want to waste your time. You want to do things that's important to your brain, right? So that you can focus, be productive, and close the laptop and go have fun and build a beautiful life, right? And so this article, the Swedish article, did show that walking speed, hand grasp, balance, all of that mattered for, your brain determined, how good people were at that. And only 57% of their 70-year-olds were at an optimal brain state. So 57%, just a little bit over half. That's kind of scary. So join my Brain Savvy, my monthly membership. I'd love to have you. It's for busy leaders who want to be brain savvy, who want to be savvy about this. They want to set rituals into place. They want to know the research. I love translating the research for folks because it's important to me, and I feel like the answer's there. Why are we running around looking for it, right? All right, you got this.